What is up, guys? This is All Danny Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you a best in slot video for both of Jean Grey's Phoenix and Psychic build. So I'm just going to be going over her top legendary items, medallions, and artifacts. Although there may be some artifacts I'm going to be missing or have forgotten about. So if I do, then just go ahead and put that down in the comment sections. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with her legendary items. The best four legendary items, in my opinion, would be the Golden Bow of Apollo, because she's just all range based. She doesn't use any melee. The next one would be the Macron Crystal, just for an overall, especially if you're not focusing on her Phoenix form, you want to be using something that can, like Bow of Apollo or Macron Crystal, something that doesn't have to be fire based. These are good for like overall, especially for a psychic build. The Mandalay Gem is what you want to be using most definitely for her her Phoenix form, because she's going to be fire based, so that gives her increase in fire powers and increase in the crit hit for fire powers, attack speed, and she's able to regenerate 150 health when you hit with a fire power, and that's all of your abilities. 5% on any hit to cause a wave of 10,000 energy damage to enemies surrounding your target. So again, this is a really good one to get for her Phoenix form. And the last one would be Shield of Perseus. If you're looking to make her tanky, she obviously won't be able to be a tank because she can't taunt, but she can still stand there and take hits. If you're trying to go for something like that, then Shield of Perseus would be the next best option. Either that or again Ultimate Nullifier. So yeah, those are the legendary items for her. So like I said, the best two for her psychic build would be both the Golden Bow of Apollo or Macron Crystal. The best item for her Phoenix form would be Mandalay Gem. And next we're gonna go over her medallions. So there are only 3 medallions that I have, 2 of which are great for her her Phoenix form. You have the Pyro Medallion and the Soaring Medallion. Pyro Medallion does your ranged attacks ignite enemies on fire for 95-82 physical damage over 3 seconds and take 10% extra damage from fire powers. And you get that from the Striker Command Bunker when you fight Pyro, which is the first boss, and then Magneto being the second boss. And then you get Soaring Medallion from the Soren's Cave in Chapter 7's Dinosaur Jungle. It's when you hit with a fire power, you gain 191 power damage to fire powers for 10 seconds and a 0.5 second cooldown. So in my opinion, the Pyro Medallion would be the best suited for her, but if you can't get it for some reason, or you're just not getting good rolls but you have a good Soaring Medallion, then stick with the Soaring Medallion. But if not, stick with the Pyro Medallion. If you're going with a psychic build, Modoc's Medallion is probably the best one to use, because you have a 4% chance when you hit with a psychic power to confuse surrounding enemies for 8 seconds, which means those enemies that are confused will be attacking their allies for 8 seconds, including the boss. So this would be a really good medallion to use if you're going with a psychic build. And then for her artifacts, I'm using the 9 heads, Pyro's Flamethrower, and Advanced Phoenix Feather. So the reason why I'm using 9 heads is because she uses both intelligence and energy. I'm not too worried about the one where it says when you land a critical hit, you and your allies gain 1% attack speed for 6 seconds, and then it stacks for 9 stacks. So that's only a 9% attack speed increase, and it's only 6 seconds, and I'm not hitting crits like a lot, but I'm using it because I like that 24% increase base damage increase from the 9 heads. Pyro's Flamethrower, mainly because, well, it's a fire-based artifact, and you get it. It's nice to have attack speed. You get energy, and it says 3% chance to create a barrier of flame around you for 5 seconds, causing 5888 energy damage to enemies when they attack you. So when you get hit, you have a 3% chance to create a fire barrier that'll do damage towards enemies around you. And then the advanced Phoenix Feather, you get energy, 1 to 3 energy, or 1 to 4, pretty sure it's 1 to 3 energy. 30 health regen per second, you get fire damage, and when you go down, you come back alive and to full health and full resource. And you also get a defense increase as well. So this is a really good one to use as well, but there are probably better artifacts. It's just I was using this because it's a fire-based artifact, and you also get 30 health regen per second, and it also gives you your main attribute. So on to the next parts. Not durability, or not the enhanced circlet of Surterac. Advanced reserve electro generator again. So I've done this. This is a really good artifact to use for any character that's energy based. Any and every character that uses any energy attributes. This is a really good one because it reduces the cost of your resource and it increases your resource amount, and it also gives you your main attribute, so you're getting 12% base damage increase. Not just that, but you're also getting the defense rating, and when you critically hit, you gain +3 spirit on hit for 8 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. When you reach 3 stacks, you gain 411 crit damage rating for 8 seconds. When you drop below 25% max spirit, you gain 30 spirit recovery for 16 seconds. Another good one is Arnim Zola's ESP box. You get +1 intelligence, gain 3.5 spirit on when you hit with a damage over time power, 493 damage rating to psychic powers, and 365 crit hit rating. So if you're going for a psychic build, Arnim Zola's ESP box would be one of the better options because of the psychic power damage. So I would replace this with either the advanced Phoenix Feather or the Pyro's Flamethrower. Which, by the way, you get the Pyro's Flamethrower from defeating Pyro. And you get the 9 heads. I got this. I'm pretty sure you can get this as a drop from Patrol, but I know I've gotten mine from shield supply boxes. Arnim Zola's ESP, I only know you can get. I don't know if you can get this anywhere else except for the shield supply boxes. This one you can get from, I believe, Electro. Magneto was right. T-shirt, obviously, from Magneto. Sinister's Diamond from... Oh, well, I haven't even gone over Sinister. But the reason why you would want this is because it says if you both cooldown and ranged procs are active the same time, you gain 1 to all your attributes for 10 seconds. So if you have a range ability that also is cooldown, you'll get +1 to all your attributes for 10 seconds, and then you can use another one, and then another one, and then another one. And you'll consistently have that +1 to all your main attributes. So that's a total of 8% base damage increase. When you hit with the cooldown power, gain 863 critical damage rating and 1 energy for 10 seconds. When you hit with the ranged power, gains 863 brutal damage rating and 1 intelligence for 10 seconds, and 409 defense rating. So that means you're technically getting +2 to your main attributes, which is a really good artifact to be using. I should actually be using that instead of Pyros for now. Whatever. So yeah, and then you also get 409 defense, and you get the Sinister's Diamond from Sinister Lab. Ziggurat of Cargo is always a good one to have if you're looking to have more crit hit rating, brutal strike rating, and crit damage rating. If you don't have a Gem of Curse, then this is a really good option to have. So I would, if anything, I would replace it with the 9 heads or something with a lower amount. So for example, I would probably replace it with the Sinister's Diamond, just because of that increase in the crit hit, brutal strike, and critical damage. But Sinister's Diamond, you'll be getting a total of 16% base damage increase when those proc. Advanced Flames of the Fault. Oh, well, Ziggurat of Cargo also, you can also only get this from shield supply boost that I've noticed. I haven't seen it drop from anywhere else. Advanced Flames of the Faultine. This can drop from anywhere, and it can also drop from shield supply boosts. So the reason why you would want to get this, you would want to use this for your fire build, your Phoenix form. So you get 355 damage rating versus enemies with weakened status. 9% chance when you hit with a firepower gain, or when you hit with a firepower, weaken your foes for 10 seconds. So that those two already, the first and the second part of the artifact is already really good. It works together. And then when you use a medkit, when you use your medkit, gain 250 critical hit rating for 12 seconds, 315 damage rating for firepowers. So again, if you're using a Phoenix form build, then this is going to be another really good choice to have if you don't have a advanced Phoenix Feather or Pyro's Flame. So that right there is about it for Jean Grey's best in slot video. Like I said, there's more than likely other artifacts out there and medallions and whatnot that are really good for her. Some are probably only unlocked through the shield supply boost, so I probably don't have a lot of the really good ones. But like I said, these are actually still really good for her too. You can also get most of these artifacts cosmic. You can get, I know you can get the Sinister Diamond in cosmic. You can get Advanced Reserve electrical generator in cosmic. Magneto's Red T-shirt in cosmic. Pyro's Flamethrower in cosmic, and those are the only four. But yeah, so that's all that I've got to say about Jean Grey. If you have any good artifacts that you have found for Jean Grey, for both Phoenix and Psychic builds, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. If you've seen any good medallions as well, then that would help too. And yeah, if this video helps you out, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead and subscribe, and yeah. So this is all Danny Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace. Oh, wrong way.